So I want to record this and document my understanding of what happened here in September and October and November of 2022 and how we turned around and went from this overall bearish bias to turning around and turning bullish. So these lines here are roughly separating the months. We're here in the month of September, and we are on the weekly chart. And in replay mode, I'm able to advance the weekly candles per day in daily increments, in daily steps. So that's what I'm doing here. So I'm entering basically here the week that goes from September into October. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, that's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so this week ended at a low, lower than the prior week. This low here went let's see. This low here connected to this swing high here, which comes right out of the COVID crash in 2020. Let's actually switch to the monthly chart for a second here to look at that. So this here is the low that we just had, and it connected, well, pretty much to the only major swing high that we had in this entire upturn after the COVID low. So you can see here, this is the only month that had, it's the only month that had a lower low after in the following month. The only month for which that is true since the recovery from the COVID low all the way up to the all-time high. That's very interesting. I hadn't noticed that before I started the video. Okay, so that is a very interesting connection. So our low here in the first days of October connected to this bullish order block, if you will, back in September of 2020. That's 2 years back. Okay, I think that is significant. All right, now let's go back to the weekly chart. And we're still here at the end of that. I'm going to label this here. This is connect to or trade into the bullish order block from September 2020. All right. Okay, so this is what we did here. Now, let's continue our replay here. The next week then starts higher. So that's Monday of the first full week in October. Let's see, how was October going here? Yeah, the calendar. Yes, so Monday, this is October 3rd. So that's actually a clean month. So this means this month here Actually, this candle is the last candle in September, the last week in September. So this is the first week in October, and then this is the second week in October, and here we are on Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Aha, look at that. So actually, this wasn't the low, the low that we reached on Thursday in October, and this was there was some news release. I forget now what it was, but it was a release. So this is the actual point of that low. Let's jump back to the monthly and look at that. So now we're actually trading into this order block here. So into the bodies of the swing high, the first swing high of the COVID, after the COVID dip. Okay, back to the weekly. All right, so we're on, forget which weekday we are now. Let's see. Okay, that was Friday. All right, so here we are in the second week of October. So that's October 10. Then ticking off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Pretty good rally here. Next week, we're on October 17th, continuing further up. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And here's an interesting connection here. So while let's actually go back a step. Let's go back to this candle and play that out one more time. So this is October 10th Monday, Tuesday. And so this is when this candle here, this bearish candle here is getting validated as a bullish order block, because this is the day on which this green candle here trades and takes out the high of this down candle. So this is the day where this candle here becomes the bullish order block, which is marked by this line right here. Okay. All right, so that's that day. Forget now which one it was. Friday, Monday, October 17th, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. So all the way here now, we have this weekly trading range established by this bullish order block, which just got validated as such. And this here is the opposing bearish order block that's nearest. Now, this is only a minor swing high. The next bearish order block would be up here, and this is a major swing high. But so this line here marks the bottom of the bearish order block, which marks the upper edge of the trading range. And then this here is the lower edge of the trading range, which is the top edge of the bullish order block. Okay, so we're in this range here, and check out what happens right here. We're actually connecting with this bullish order block, with this bearish order block, with this green candle. So now we have this area here has filled out, the green candles have connected, and we're going all the way to actually touch the body of this bearish order block. Let's see. So the bottom is that would be the open. The open of this candle is 39.29, and the top, the high of this candle is 39.24.25. So we're 5 points shy, which is exactly validating the well, 5 3/4 points shy. Very interesting. Okay, next week then. So basically, we can say that we filled out this this trading range, and have now set our eyes on going higher into maybe the middle of this order block, if we're to hold it and return further down, or actually take out this high or get to this order block, to the bottom of this order block, if we're going to move higher to the next point of liquidity up here. Okay, so moving on, we go to Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. So we're backing off back into that weekly trading range. Friday, and the next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, so what did we do here? In this blue candle here, or a red candle, let me actually hide those lines for a moment, so we can actually see the wick better here. So this wick now has connected to this blue candle. So we're pretty much done with the bottom side, with the low side, and even, so not only connected with that wick, but actually traded back into the bullish order block. So this would have been a buy signal right here based on the weekly interpretation of what's going on. Okay. Let's go back again a few candles to this week here, and let's play that again. So again, here we have established that this is the top of the bullish order block, and we have marked this here as the bottom of the bearish order block. Now, we're going further up into this weekly range here, almost touching the bearish order block here. But we're not done with the upside anyway, so it hasn't touched it yet. So maybe this is even a hint that we're not finished. It's like, okay, to really reject off of that, you need to actually touch it. Okay, so then we're going to move down on the next week. And this down move actually, oh, look at that. This down move actually goes a little bit higher. So let's see what the top is of this candle. The high is now 39.28. And here the open was 39.29. So now we're literally just 1 point away from touching the body. So this is very, precise work, if that is to signal that, okay, we're moving down, but we're not done with you yet. We haven't really tapped you yet. So would be a very subtle signal. I wonder if that's verifiable throughout. Anyway, so let's move on. So we're moving further down. We're trading back into the body of this bullish order block. And let's see here. So now the open of that one is 37.0525. And we're now here at the low of 0425. So we're already 1 point into the body of this candle. Would be a good buy right there, because this range here is our buying range, basically from the top of this candle. I mean, from the top of the body of this candle to about the 50% range of this candle. So I'm just gonna roughly mark that, turn the magnet off. So roughly in this area would be our buying opportunity here. There is another argument for this. Let me just mark this up here for a moment, because we have this as the retracement. Let's retrace the magnet on again. Let's retrace from here to here. Okay, 43, 27.50. 27.50. 2750. Okay, so that puts us at a very low, very deep retracement back into the 88%, under 88% level. So even if we do it like this on the bodies, let's see where that takes us. Top of the highest body. Look at how precise this turnaround here is of the 113 right across the edge, bottom edge of these four bodies right here. And that gets us also below the 88.6%. So interesting. Let's hide this for a moment. All right, let's move on. Okay, that week isn't done yet. Okay, but so we saw just a 1 point tap under or tap into the body of this bullish order block. So definitely, it would be a buy here. Now this week has the CPI numbers release coming up. So we're here on Tuesday, I believe. Wednesday, here's the big explosion day. No, next one is. Okay, so let's stop here. So this is Wednesday. This is Wednesday. And here, people were overwhelmingly bearish. And that is based on all kinds of things like trend line analysis of this trend line that comes down this way, and the longer trend line that was even further away at this point. So the argument here was, this is clearly a sell, but all the evidence that I just laid out is saying the opposite, right? So let's look at the next day. Yeah. So this is Thursday, and surprisingly, our buy here on this day did not even get taken out by this in this week at the low of the prior week here. That buy remained protected even from the violent downswing of the CPI release day candle. Of course, we can't see this properly here on the weekly chart, but still, it was a perceived very large downswing, very sudden downswing once the CPI numbers came out. But as you can see, they didn't even take out I think it looks to me like they didn't even take out the prior day low, the Wednesday low. I don't remember now. I think the Wednesday low, at least the real time, the RTH high low did get taken out, but not the ETH low. Anyway, in any case, this low here, which dipped by 1 point into the body of the bullish order block, did not get violated, did not get retested. That is very interesting. Okay, going on. This is Friday, and this closed the last week. That's where we stand here right now. I'm recording this on Saturday, November 12th. So now we're going to leave this weekly range in place for the time being, but we have just accomplished one other thing, and that is let me see. We have just validated this candle as a new bullish order block on a weekly basis, because this is a minor swing low. We've already tapped into this bullish order block, so we're done with that one. So now the next one up for reference of when we're coming back down for possible swing down retracement is going to be this bullish order block right here. And on the upside, we have the next one up is this one right here now, because we're done with this one, because we've traded into this one. And we're now going for the next one. We can now go for the next one, which is up here at 41.40, 49. So that's 41.50 pretty much. Okay, so switching back to the monthly, because we're actually out of replay now. We're done with replay. We're current. So this here has a bearish order block on the weekly, and we have validated this bullish order block that we saw here on the weekly, but we also have just validated this big one, this big monthly, a red candle, blue candle, whoops. We have also just validated this one as a bullish order block on the monthly chart. And so we're going to put in this line for that. Okay. So now this is a very long candle. So we could conceivably trade back into the halfway point of this candle without being, completely turned around to being overall bearish again. But we've definitely made the turn from this bearish downswing here to now being on the upswing bullish. And we have to see what all we can take out on the way up and how far it goes. But these are the next targets. So we could swing back down this way to go about up to here. That's the 50, that's the halfway point of this bullish order block. And if we were to turn down only a little bit, that would give us a downturn to this one here, which is the top of the weekly bullish order block. All right. So let's draw a line. Oops. Let's draw a fib on the rise from this new low, major swing low, to where we went up to. So this here is the 50% down line. So we could even go all the way down to the 70% mark or 78% mark to, although we should probably not take out this low again. So I doubt, without turning around, I doubt we will go, I actually doubt we'll go deeper than the 61.8 here, which coincides with this previous bullish order block on the weekly that we have already taken out and dealt with. So the next liquidity is now, well, on the monthly, it's up here. On the monthly, so let's show the monthly. The monthly liquidity, the next one up is, well, there are more. There are monthly highs, which is here and here. Let's mark those. This is the September high. On the monthly. And these are all good, good solid targets. This here is the August high on the monthly. And then we get into the minor bearish order block on the monthly basis. That's the next one that's up. Let's see, why did we call that monthly? Yeah, we are on the monthly chart. All right, I'm gonna put these back into this folder. Let's organize them in the order of targets. So this is the next target up. And then the September high is shortly thereafter. So most likely if we reach this weekly order block, and let's look at that again to understand. So that weekly order block basically was this one here. Oh yeah, so this is the green candle in front of the most recent swing high. So that's an important order, bearish order block. That's an important one. That's the next target up. And then just a little bit above that, that's only, well, it's not just a little bit. Well, it is relatively speaking. It's just 25 points higher, is the stop loss, the stop runs, the liquidity run that can be made on these buy stops that are residing above the September high right here. The next one above that would be the liquidity run of buy stops above the August high. And then the next resistance will be the minor bearish order block that comes from the monthly level on the monthly chart right here. Yeah. Okay.